I was 374 pounds in my mid-20s. I suffered from obesity for most of my life. I didn't lose the weight or achieve my dream physique until I was 42 years old. So I was in this loop of eating endlessly junk food, stuffing my face 4 or 5 times a day for most of my life. And I'm here to tell you, for all obese people, it is doable. It is not magic. It is not an impossible task. You can do it. But with all due respect to all fitness influencers and all nutrition coaches, you just don't get it. You don't get the mindset and the psychology of an obese person. While you give a good advice of eating less and move more, because that's what it boils down to, but it's not easy for an obese person to just flip a switch or go cold turkey from eating tens of thousands of calories for years and expect them to follow a 1200 or even 1500 calories plan. How? How will they do that? How will they implement that? So I'm here to help you with a very different way. These are the 5 tips that I can give you without cutting or restricting or even telling you to diet yet. If you lock these 5 steps in and put a conscious effort in them, you will lose weight even if you're not intending to. And without further ado, here are the steps. Step 1, fix your sleep. And before you turn off the video, just listen to me. I'm not gonna mention the wide range of benefits of sleep, okay? I'm just gonna mention the benefits of sleep in a fat loss context only. First, sleep impacts your hunger signals directly. If your sleep is not high quality or it's not enough, your hunger signals will go haywire during the day, which will make you eat much more food than your body actually needs. Reason 2, sleep dictates what your body will burn exactly when you eventually start dieting in the foreseeable future. Is it gonna be fat or is it gonna be muscle? Actually, obviously, you're targeting fat. These 2 reasons are crucial. They will help you control your hunger signals and tell your body when you eventually start dieting is to burn fat, not muscle. So how do you fix your sleep? First, you need to set a fixed time that you're gonna get up, go to your room, lay on your bed, and sleep. Step 2, you try to make your room as cold as possible, comfortably of course, and total darkness, pitch black. By doing that, you're gonna program your mind and tell your body it's time to sleep by lowering down the temperature of your body, then drifting into sleep. Yes, it's gonna take some time, a week tops, to lock this in, but believe me when I tell you, from my personal experience, it is worth it. Step 2, NEAT. Look, I hate scientific jargon, but I have to say this. NEAT stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Simply put, it's all your natural daily movement during the day that is not an exercise, that is not a workout. You shouldn't be huffing and puffing. For example, getting up to answer the door, getting up to go to the kitchen, make a sandwich, getting up to go to the bathroom, going out to walk to your car and go to work, playing with your cats, walking the dogs. You get the gist. Why this is important? Because believe it or not, by doing this minimal activity of just moving around, you burn a lot of calories that if you do it on a daily basis, it could rival calories burned in a workout. And I personally make sure that I do 99% of things myself. And boy, oh boy, it made a huge impact. And if you're dieting or exercising right now, add this step. Believe me, you will see a difference. It's gonna maximize your fat loss. And all I'm asking you from this step is really simple. Try to do most things yourself. This step is so simple, you just need to start doing it now. Just put a conscious effort in it. Try to make things or do things yourself. Step 3, try to include a lean protein source in your junk food. Look, I don't care how it's cooked. Where it could be chicken, it could be meat, it could be fish, it could be turkey. I don't care. I just need you to put a conscious effort in this and try to include a lean protein source, no matter how small it is, in your food. Why it is important? First, protein tends to make you full fast and for a longer period of time more than carbs and fat. And you're gonna need this and depend heavily on protein when you eventually start dieting. Second reason, I know it might be exaggerated, but protein tends to have something called a thermic effect, which means your body tends to burn a little bit more of calories in order to digest the protein. Not by a huge margin, of course, but these actions, when they accumulate, they tend to make a difference in the total calories burned, let's say in a week. And again, you're gonna need this when you eventually start dieting. And I repeat, no cutting, no restricting, just including a lean protein source. Step 4, eat slower. Chew your food in a slower pace. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the texture. Let your taste buds be happy. Literally. The food is not going anywhere. You're not cutting anything. You're not restricting anything. Why this is important? Because it takes roughly from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the individual, of course, for these signals from your stomach to reach your mind saying it's enough, we've had enough food, we don't need any more. So if you eat in a quicker pace, the problem is you're gonna end up eating more food than your body actually needs. You just didn't give enough time for the signals from your stomach to reach your mind saying it's enough. Apply that and you will see the difference. I personally try to extend my meals to be as long as humanly possible. And guess what? It works every single time. So eat slower, enjoy your food, even watch a show while you're doing that. You don't have to eat in a fast pace. Step 5. Look, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of memes, comments, and jokes about people eating junk food, then washing it down with diet soda. While I understand the joke, but believe me when I tell you from personal experience, when I switched to diet beverages, I've saved thousands of calories because personally, I like to drink a lot of soda. So why not save these extra calories, thousands of calories, and allocate it to junk food while having a diet soda? Because from personal experience, liquid calories are a problem. You can chug down a lot of calories without even noticing. So consider switching to diet beverages, experiment with them, because I am 100% sure you're gonna find something that tastes exactly like a regular soda. Jokes aside, consider doing this and you will notice a difference. So these 5 steps are crucial and I urge you to start with them before dieting or even thinking about dieting. It's gonna save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of heartbreak, and a lot of frustration. And I wish if someone told me to start with these before attempting to diet. And in the next video, I'm gonna discuss the most important fat loss pillar that is slept on. And I wonder, and I'm really stunned, no one is talking about this. So I've been advised to say subscribe, like, and share, but I'm not gonna say this because if you found this video valuable, I'm sure you're gonna subscribe, like, and share. And if you didn't like this video and what I'm talking about, share this video with someone you know who is obese, fat, or needs to lose weight and tried hundreds of times and it didn't work with them. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.